Brand new spot today in the Shenandoah Valley, and there was a battle in this area. And I'm here with some friends who you will meet in just a little bit. The road I'm standing on right now is actually somebody's lane, but this was the main road back during the Civil War, and soldiers went up and down it and they fought across it and died right where we're standing. I want to show you an old tree before I get over the fence. I was looking at this, we were all looking at it and thinking that could have been a period tree or witness tree to the Civil War, because it looks like it's really old and it's been dead a while. But look at the fence wire that is growing through the middle of that tree. So that's telling me that it's probably not as old as the Civil War. But we're going to go ahead and run our metal detectors. See some more here. Run our metal detectors over just to make sure there's no bullets down there. But I'm not real hopeful. Everybody's out there digging already. I guess I ought to get out there, huh? Find any bullets yet?
Not yet.
Not yet? He just got started, right?
Trying.
Oh man, I can't wait. No, wait, that's probably me. Let's see if it's important. I want to see your treasure, man. Let's see. 240-500. So that tells me right there it's a spammer, because those are the first 6 of mine. And you know what? That's what they do nowadays to get you to answer it. Or we'll just block them later.
Yeah, I thought it was the top of a, I thought it was cannon fuse.
Can I see it?
Yep. All yours.
You know what? I think that probably is. Look at that. Oh, that could have been a belt buckle signal right there. That's though, right. You know.
You gotta dig it.
Awesome. Okay, I guess we'll turn ours on now.
Tape to it.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a pistol bullet for sure. Okay. Civil War era. I would say Civil War era. May I see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Civil War relic right there. You're on the board. First one, right?
Okay.
Congratulations. So far, so I haven't even turned my machine on yet. Well, I did, but it was making a weird noise. So I looked at it closely, and I had an AT Pro in my hand, which I shouldn't have, because I don't have one in my truck. And it dawned on me that I must have picked up poor Todd's when we were digging yesterday or the day before, accidentally. And so I have his metal detector as well. I got my Max back out now. And I kind of prefer the sounds it make over the Pro. Sorry, Todd, if I did take your metal detector. Hey, what a day. So what I've decided to do is I'm just going to work my way along the fence here. Everyone else is out in the field. I haven't seen any other relics dug yet. This is my first non-ferrous signal, which means it's not iron. At least I don't believe it's iron. So I've already dug it out of the hole. I thought we'd look at it together. It should be right in here. And let's listen to it. It doesn't actually read super high or anything. It reads pretty low. So it's probably that thing right there, which I would say is a rifle pistol casing of a 22 caliber Magnum. Is it? Of course it is. That's a 22 Magnum casing. Hey, all right. Well, at least we got something.
I'm not sure on that.
Oh, dude. May I?
Yeah. It's all yours.
That's odd, okay? It's actually a really cool find.
Looks like a primer almost.
And it's even more cool because, yeah, that's a fuse. That's a Borman fuse to a 12-pound cannonball. And the neat thing about it is if you look here, you see how that goes around. There's like little lines. If you clean it up a little bit, you'll see numbers. And those are the seconds. And what the soldiers would do, the artillerymen, is that they'd try to figure out the distance the cannons or, the cannons they were shooting at or the men they were shooting at, and they would punch a hole in the second mark. It might be a 3-second mark or a 5-second mark, so it would explode when it got to the troops. But yeah, that's awesome. And the other thing you found, I think, is the inside of that.
Yep.
If you take it out and look, can you have it? Let's look at that real quick.
Yes.
I was thinking, see, a lot of the Bormans actually have a square hole here. There's a couple different types that you put the wrench in and it turns. So I'm thinking that's the inside of another one.
Cool.
That's awesome. Congratulations. I want to see that other one when you clean it up, though. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm digging nails. What were you getting there? He's got 2 pieces of fuse. That's a great find. So this is my second non-ferrous sign of the day, and it's just a 22 caliber rifle or pistol casing. Not a Magnum, just a regular. I guess that's probably a long rifle. 2 out of 4 of us are on the board with Civil War relics. I think we all will be within the next 10 minutes. I hope. I do have a target here. that I dug up. It's really small. I haven't looked at it yet. It's in one of these clods. It's probably another 22 bullet actually. Kind of sounds like one, but just in case, it's our first relic of the day. Oh, it's not looking good, is it? It's in here, so it's, oh, it's a coin. It is a modern memorial cent, a modern penny. I can tell it's modern because you can see it's dissolving. It's corroding right there. And so it has zinc in it, because zinc is not very stable in the environment. You know, another 50 years, there would be nothing left. All right, still not on the board, but we do have a coin.
Little piece of canister.
Can I see it?
Yep.
Oh, that's cute. Really small. That's a lead ball of some sort. I don't know if it'd be canister because it's so small. Normally
small?
they're a little bit bigger than that. That could be a fired pistol bullet, you know, or it could be an old musket ball. But if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably a fired pistol bullet, a round ball, probably from the Civil War. Awesome. You're tearing it up, aren't you? So I wanted to get you out for this one. This could be my first bullet. It's something right there. It's reading in the 60s. It's not real deep, but it's deep enough. I'm gonna have to use a shovel on it. It should be right underneath the maple leaf right there, or the maple seed, or just in front of it, just barely. We'll take a nice little plug. We better chop it more. There we go. I think it's gonna be about that depth, so hopefully it'll be right on the bottom of that dirt clod, or that dirt right there. See it yet? I suspect it could be a bullet. Get out of there. A bullet. This is a really marly ground, so it doesn't hold together very well. All right, whatever it is in here. Let's see. You ready? Break it apart. Yeah, it's in here. Sounding smaller and smaller. Oh no. Looky! All right, we got something. So this is our first relic of the day. You see, it's white, it's kind of roundish, and it looks very much like that ball we just looked at. And I think this is going to be, it's fired definitely. See, it's deformed.
I think it's a round ball, man.
Oh, may I see it? Yeah, that's a big old, good size round ball. Could be canister.
Yeah.
Or, musket ball.
Right.
About the right caliber. I just dug a weird piece of very thin copper, which I was originally thinking might be like a mason jar lid because it's so thin, but I'm not so sure. Now it might still be a jar lid of some kind, but boy, I tell you, it's very, very thin. I don't recognize it for being anything military, but it could possibly be. Not a hardy hat plate, maybe. Kind of stretching it there, but that's about how thin they are. Ah, see, it's just breaking in my fingers. All right, let's put that away. And I'm right in the edge of the water. Well, you see the pond is up in this area at some time in the year. That might be why it's so fragile. Just dug this little non-ferrous doodad, and if you've been watching my videos, you might know what it is already. This is the outer jacket of a copper jacketed bullet, a modern, rifle or pistol shot. I'm sure this was probably a rifle, but good signal, and it was like really deep and loud. I mean, getting tremendous depth out here. Unfortunately, I've actually left a couple signals in the hole because it was so deep. I thought that something weird was going on. I didn't want to dig giant holes out here since there's horses. Along the road is another kind of accumulation of rocks that looks suspicious. Not that that's part of this fence. There's actually a lot of little blips of iron in here. So I don't know, this could have been part of a campfire here. I'm not really hearing any non-ferrous, although there are a few dig holes in here already, so people have been digging here. Yeah, there's something there. I mean, it's not the best signal. I mean, it's non-ferrous, but we'll go ahead and dig that. I'm going to mark it and come back. Hopefully you can hear some of this action. But yeah, there's really not much iron in the field except right here. All right, let's go ahead and dig that thing, if I can find my shovel. So I went ahead and got it out of the hole since it sounds kind of small, and I suspect it's probably like another 22 bullet, 22 casing. I just threw it away. 22 casing. So it's in here. It's pretty minuscule though. Nope. Yeah, it's in here. I don't see it yet. Breaking half again. There it is. Yeah, it's another 22 casing. I'll try not to do any more video of these signals. I'll wait till we get a better one. Right along the fence, right along the road. One of the worst places that I like to look because of the trash. See, but there's something here in the bottom of the hole. I suspect it's not going to be, nah, definitely not Civil War vented. It's aluminum. A great signal though. But no one dug it until we came along. That is a, well, don't know. I should know what that is. It's aluminum. Looks almost like a ridge vent of some sort. Some type of trim, I guess. Great signal though. All right, you won't see me or hear me until I find a decent relic, which could, you know, just a bullet, anything Civil War. So I see Doc walking up across the field, like with a weird look on his face, and I see his hands, and they're like, it looks like they're covered with blood. You see all this red. I'm like, oh my God, he just cut his hand. So we're just talking about it. Thankfully, that's not what it is. What'd you get? Oh.
It seems like it's got a little fancy on it.
Yeah, I'd say, well, it looks like a little flat button with some silver gilt, maybe. I would say. And the other side looked like it had a shank on it. Here, that's in the bottom of the hole still. I'm down at least a foot, and I was working on it before Doc came over. Hopefully that wasn't it. That sounds like a rock or a piece of iron. Could be a piece of iron, I suppose. Yeah, it's a piece of iron. Look. No. You know, that's a big, heavy piece of flat iron, or mostly flat iron. I'm not sure what that's too. That's pretty old though. That's probably what I was hearing. It was down about a foot or so. Yeah, that's probably what it was. I'll check the hole. You won't see me again until I find something good. I gotta quit saying that. Whole passel of kids over there. I'm gonna film this signal because it's big and it's iron. And Randy was saying he has dug shell fragments out here. And by the sound of it, that could very well be a shell fragment. Gonna be centered right about here, but it's big, so there's not gonna be any problem to find. Let's go ahead and pinpoint it with a pinpointer so we don't have to dig quite as much. Yeah, so you want that nice solid beat. It's right where I kicked it. Now let's go ahead and move it to the side just a couple inches. Turn it off, turn it on just to the side of that signal. And we'll be able to tell about how big it is. Okay. So it's not very wide that way. Let's go the other way. So it's probably more centered right here. That could easily be a shell fragment. Where was it? Right there, okay. There we go. That's probably gonna get it right there. Yeah, I can see iron. I see a little iron rust. I actually did find a piece of flat iron. Just a few. Ah, there it is. Look at that. Wow, I feel better about all of this now. This is a 12-pound cannonball fragment from the Civil War. We've already seen a Borman fuse and possibly part of another Borman, and that's what this would have come out of. Sweet. It's a pretty one too. They get iron. Look at all those kids. I heard them coming a mile away. I guess those are the property owners. Ah, it's a round ball.
It's in my hand.
Awesome.
I knew I wasn't crazy.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. It's a big old round ball. Yeah. Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So I had a nice signal here, and I'm digging, kind of like some of the other holes I've had. And you're hearing something there too, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm hearing something on my machine. Haven't gotten to it yet. Not hearing it with a pinpointer. Can we hear it with yours?
Sure.
Like we did a second ago? Because I mean, it really sounds like there's something there. And I have dug and actually covered up several holes very similar to this, but I'm not going to give up on this one because I have to know.
All right. Here it is.
You're thinking that you're reading iron? Mm-hmm. Nothing on the pinpointer yet. I almost want to say it's going to be a weird patch of ground, but it sounds like it's something there, doesn't it?
It does to me.
All right, let's dig it a little deeper together. I mean, it could be like a big shell fragment, but boy, I tell you, I think I'm below the plow line. So I just kind of get a feeling it might be this clay, but yeah, I might be getting my camera. Let me dig a little deeper. But boy, it just sounds like it's a small area. It doesn't sound like a big clay area, but I think it might be that clay ball. I'm going to turn you off and work on this. I have a feeling it's going to take me a while, but I'll let you know what happens with it. We'll put both our machines down there and test it. It sounds great on his, sounds great on mine. I turned the loop sideways, jammed it all the way to the bottom, and I'm not hearing it on the sides going like that. I'm only hearing it going across the top. So I think it's clay balls that we're digging out here. You know, chunks of clay that's underground that's just giving a different signal. If you look right there, that's like a clay material, and the rest of this is more of a dark sandy stuff. I mean, that's 3 feet deep almost now, and there's still nothing on the pinpointer. Very sad. Man, it sounds good. It sounds really, really good. Nice screamer of a signal here, and oh no. I wasn't going to get you out because I'm pretty disgusted with myself right now, but since it's a little bit deeper now, I'm more hopeful. I thought it might be just like a can right on the surface, but it's really, really sweet signal. I gotta not do that though. All right, so it's right there. We'll dig it together. Take that out. Take one out on that side. Put one out behind me. And now we should be close enough that we can figure out exactly where it is. Maybe put our little dirty fingers on it. Yes, we got dirty fingers. All right, I'm not even gonna show that to you. All right, let's move on. Well, I couldn't actually do that. It's a pipe plate. And we talk about pipe plates all the time, and the youngsters don't know what I'm talking about, but seem to anyway. This is a plate that a pie would come in, aluminum plate, pipe plate. So I decided on a little change of scenery and came up here with the hairy beast. Some delicious. Oh, he's blind. That one's blind. Got a bad eye. Yeah, so I got a signal here, and I do believe it is a round ball, and probably because of all the artillery stuff we're finding, a case shot. This probably came out of an exploded cannonball, although it could be just a musket ball. It's really hard to say sometimes. Thank you. Ooh. Poor little thing. I wonder what happened to his eye. Not looking good. A really nice signal there, kind of behind the horse. Luckily he moved, and under his poo. Should we dig it? I guess we can at least move it out of the way. A lot of times that will actually give a signal, but that's not what we're hearing there, I don't believe. Nice, big, beautiful signal, like a can right there. Or a belt buckle, or a fuse. Oh boy. Probably a can. More aluminum. Look. Oi. Not a pie plate at least. Oh boy. Hey, leave it alone. Not yours. Or yours. How you doing, Bubby? All right, you leave me alone. I'll leave. Oh, he's got horns. Better watch over him. Well, this is awkward, but I think we're being followed. I keep seeing the shadow behind me getting closer and closer. Is he there? Is he mean? Hey, you just can't get enough for old Chig, can you? All right, we'll give you a little pet. How's that sound? Promise not to eat me. Promise not to bite me. There you go, Bubby. Just let him smell you, and that normally keeps him pretty calm. You know you're not going to hurt him. Am I? Not going to hurt you? There you go. Not going to bite me either. All right, let's get back to digging. Uh-oh. I think he's coming down to see what we're up to. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy before he gets down here. Yeah, maybe it's deeper. I know you're hearing it with the pinpointer. Hey, what you doing? Puddingtane, is that your name? I bet if I asked you again, you'll tell me the same, huh? All right. You might see him at your local McDonald's within the next 6 months. And he won't be dining. Come on. You can help me dig if you want. I don't mind. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, it's kind of like in this area. I was hoping it wouldn't be too deep. but I think it was a little deeper than I thought it was. Got you out too soon. All right, so it's right here. There we go. Now, I guarantee we got it that time. It's gonna be under one of those rocks right here. There we go. Ooh, I feel an edge. No, iron. Big old chunk of iron. Oh, that was disappointing, wasn't it? Huh? Was it? There it is. Yeah, big old round ball, isn't it? Nice.
Yep.
Well, you did pretty good. Yeah, man. Bunch of round balls, pistol ball, and that's what, a spoon, I guess.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's great.
Spoon.
Yeah. You never know. Don't lose your keys. A nice little squeaker right in here. So hopefully it's a Civil War item. We're actually getting ready to go to a different spot close by. I don't see a bullet. So it might be a 22 shell. Yeah, it's a modern rifle or pistol bullet. Probably a pistol bullet. You can see it has a copper jacket. Rifle and grooves are cut in it, so it's been fired. It's a hollow point. Got the lead in the end right there. So yeah, that's a pistol bullet. Modern. Okay. We're getting ready to head out. We'll see you in a new spot in just a few minutes. We're at a brand new site, and there's a house here, old house. But before this house, there's an even older house. Apparently it dates back to like the French and Indian War era. And Randy's been hunting this, and he says he's found a lot of really good stuff out here. A lot of old coins, silver dollars, Virginia buttons. We're gonna hunt it for about an hour, so now I got my first target already. So this is a leather rivet. I mean, it's not a wonderful find, but it could be Civil War era, so hopefully we'll come up with some more stuff. People are scattered out, coils to the soil. I better get mine on there too, huh? Cover this bad boy up first. I've been hunting around for about 20 minutes. This field is absolutely loaded with iron. I have not dug anything else except a couple pieces of iron until now. Got a signal out of the ground. Don't know what it is, but could be good until we look at it. I flipped the plug and I can see this right here. I know there was something there. Looks somewhat circular, and it's probably a shotgun shell because I see something right here. It looks like a shotgun shell. Is it? Yeah, okay, so that is a base to a shotgun shell. See that where the primer is right in the middle. Well, at least it's a target. I mean, there's more targets in here. He said he's hunted this pretty good. Randy has, and found a lot of really cool stuff. So there's still hope. I'm gonna keep hope alive, my friend. A little hole going here, and I had a nice squeak, and I'm just kind of throwing stuff around. But I think that might be what I was hearing. It looks, I'm not sure what it is. We'll check it out together. Boy, oh, it's a leg. Is it human? It is human. It's a human leg. I wonder what that went to. Just a little boot down there. I thought it was maybe a knife handle or something. It could be a letter opener, I suppose. Got like a blade right there. Blade? Yeah. I think that's metal, an iron blade right there. It's like a little pocket knife that's in the shape of someone's a boot. A boot knife. A murderous boot knife. That's exactly what it is. That's really cool. No idea what that dates to. I have to look that one up. It's probably a letter opener, I suppose. That's sweet. Oh, that's my best find right there. That's awesome, man. That is pretty awesome. Horsemen and women. I have another nice little signal right here. And not very big, I don't think, but could be something good. I probably should just, it's in my hand. It scared me. What is it? That is, looks like a piece of a shoe buckle. It is, look at that. That's where it was hinged right there. Yep, this is an old site for sure. Oh man, I wish we had more time. I think we're only gonna spend about an hour here today. But we can come back from what he says, so, oh, that's sweet. right up on the edge of the road, and I'm getting a lot of signals. This is the first old thing I've dug, which is an old hammerhead. A lot of junk up here, like more modern junk, but there are, you know, good sounding signals, so there could be a belt buckle here. We're kind of running out of time, so I'm just like really focusing on trying to find some stuff before we have to leave, because it won't be long. So probably won't talk to you again unless I find something really, really cool. Really good signal under the old animal bone pile. Could be an arrow or a bullet from the old critter, but I suspect he got hit on the road. I'm gonna try not to touch him too much. He's pretty gross. Ah, gosh, you're right in there. Oy, I don't want to. Let's scoot it over there. All right, so it's in the grass. Generally not a great sign, but you never know, especially along the road. Well, it's not going to do any good using the camera for the metal detector. And here, starting to sound pretty small. Yeah, little piece of junk. Oh, that's a disgusting critter over there too. Oh, well, we have our first button. This big old, it's like a tomback actually, doesn't it? Nice. I've dug so many pieces of cans in this area, but there's a lot of targets, you know, non-ferrous targets, so maybe we're just going to hang out here for a few minutes. We're back up close by the house, but in the corner. Sweet. Just found this little thing inches away from the button. I believe that looks like a zipper pull, but it may not be. I don't know. Probably not. Sun's starting to go down and people are headed back toward the truck, so we don't have many targets to go, and I had a really good one right here. I can see it now. It's a coin, but I think it's probably just a modern penny. Yeah, okay. I didn't recognize it at first, but I'm pretty sure that's all it is. So I came back to the area where I found the boot knife, and I got a nice little signal here, and I dug it, and I think that's what it is. Do you know what it is? I do. This is a thimble. In fact, I dug one of these not too long ago, and you've probably already seen the video, but that would go over your finger when you were sewing. Thimble. That's one kind of thimble anyway. I keep looking back across the field at Randy, hoping he's not headed this way yet. He's still way out there. Got another nice little signal here. I think it's going to be a small flat button. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. Looks like a little Roman coin. But I suspect it's going to be a button that's falling apart. Looks like there's a design on it, though. It's like an eagle. Is that an eagle? I can't tell, but it kind of does look like an eagle, doesn't it? I'll get you a good close up here in a little bit. Ah, dig, dig, dig. I think that's part of a lantern. Pretty sure, not 100%. Let's keep going. Well, it really is getting toward the end of the day, and people are headed my way, so I think we're going to have to split. But I got a good, interesting target I'm digging, so hopefully they'll let me finish it. That's either a piece of pipe or a musket barrel. I can't tell which yet. Pipe in here too, big pipe. So I'm a little bit nervous about this one. I'll take this back this way. Basically what I'm gonna do is get enough of it exposed and see if we can see a taper on it. Yeah, see, it's not budging, it could be just a water pipe. We gotta check, don't we? Emergency things. Alright, keep going. It's too long. Definitely too long. Well, I don't know. I just can't tell if that's tapering or not. What do you think? Take a peek. Whew. I think it'd be getting loose by now on one end, but I'm thinking a water pipe. That's too bad. Let's just leave it. Yeah, it's just a pipe, because I can hear it here squeaking, and I hear it squeaking way over there too. So, whew. Okay. Well, they're still digging.
Lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity.